Tonight, the Washington Wizards hosting the Memphis Grizzlies inside Capital One Arena. The Wizards looking to make that late push for a playoff spot. Kara Lawson, Kevin Fitzgerald with you. And before tonight's game, let's look back at yesterday. Lost to Charlotte, but Bradley Beal, it went for 40 again.
He continues on track.
They're 3.5 games out of the final playoff spot in the East. The last time these two teams met back in October, lineups were a little different, no?
It's amazing how different they were tonight.
These two teams made 4 trades each since the last time they saw each other. You mentioned Conley, you mentioned Beal. What are you looking for from those two tonight?
Well, these are two of the best guards in the NBA. Big-time scoring nights for both guys.
Beal looking like an all-NBA player this season. There are the familiar faces. Here are the new faces in new uniforms. Bobby Portis, Jonas Valanciunas getting ready for this one. Starters and tip-off is next on NBC Sports Washington. Gasol, one of the bigger names traded at the deadline last month. Here's Portis, splashes a 3. Wizards down 9, and Bradley Beal, Kara moving without the basketball.
Oh, this is an area of growth for him. Incredible first quarter for Brad.
You mentioned it, he's going for more than 30 a game since the All-Star break. 16 tonight, and he has it here. Jeff Green from 18 knocks it down.
Excellent patience by Sato on that play to just allow the Grizzlies defender to get up in the air and get himself to the free throw line.
He played 6 minutes against this team on October 30th. Where is he taking the biggest leap this year?
Well, I think, and Scott Brooks will tell you this, Kevin, he feels like he made a mistake early in the year, not giving him minutes, kind of burying him on the bench a little bit. But remember, with all the offseason acquisitions, you still had Kelly Oubre on the team. You still had Otto Porter on the team. You had Austin Rivers on the team. We showed you at the start of the game how different the rosters look. Well, Sato has just been there, and when he's gotten the opportunity, he's been able to produce. 27-year-old from the Czech Republic. And so even despite all those moves, Washington, with a win today, 3 games out of 8th. Valanciunas down and out. Here's Beal, eyes up. And right back to Beal. The Grizzlies forget about him, and he makes him pay with another 3. Wizards within 1. WNBA champion Kara Lawson, Kevin Fitzgerald with you. So you highlighted Mike Conley and Bradley Beal for a reason. Those two each with 19 at half. Yeah, both offenses are creating their own shots.
Defensively, what's the best way to slow Conley down?
Those standings.
140 points at the break. Wizards down 2. Half number 2. It gets started when we return. This is Wizards basketball on NBC Sports Washington. The Wizards will see Chicago, Phoenix, and guess what? They'll play Miami next Saturday. So here's Parker. Strong move. Corner to Beal. Parker kept it alive, and Bryant stuffs it home. And the Wizards take the 2-point lead into the 4th. 12 points, 7 assists tonight for Satoransky. He played 6 minutes against this team on October 30th. .84% from the stripe for Washington. Baseline drive. Kick out to Chandler Parsons. Right. Back to Bradley. Short, and Sato with the board.
Oh, Wizards in scramble mode, and Parker did a great job of defending the drive and then at least getting a hand up for the contest on a 3-point shot.
There's Parker, good position on Conley, and missed it right at the rim. Wizards ahead by 6. This is Wright in the corner. A win for Washington, and it's 3 back of a playoff spot in the East.
Smart play by Bradley. Saw he didn't have anything in transition. Let's look to get a quality look.
He's nearing another 40-point game. So Bryant, Satoransky, Parker, fouled, skying at the hoop. The Wizards have now won 3 out of 4, 3 games out of the final playoff spot in the East. Bradley Beal, the indomitable Bradley Beal, with another 40-point game tonight against Memphis. In our nation's capital tonight, Washington 135, Memphis 128. The Wizards have now won 3 out of their last 4. And Kara Lawson now 3 games out of the final spot in the East playoff race.
It's a good night. I thought it was one of his better performances tonight.
We saw a lot of chest thumping today after the 40 points. But looking ahead, next time out, I should say, Monday against Utah. How do you use this and continue that urgency in a push for the playoffs?
Well, you're talking about one of the best defensive teams in the NBA.
But Scott Brooks, he's trying to lead this Wizards team to the playoffs for a 3rd straight year. Now 3 games out of that final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference race. Wizards win it by 7. Remember to join us for the next telecast on Monday where the Wizards host the Jazz. Coverage begins right here on NBC Sports Washington at 6 Eastern Time with the Wizards Outsiders. Now stay tuned. Coming up immediately after the break for Wizards Post-Game Live presented by Verizon Fios with Chris Miller and Drew Gooden. For Kara Lawson, producer Rich Wolf, Kevin Fitzgerald saying so long from Washington.